He is one of the greatest players in the history of the game. It is, of course, a different game, but no one has dominated golf like the legendary Jack Nicklaus. 18 professional major championships, and the Golden Bear joins us here on Wimbledon Primetime, presented by Mercedes-Benz. It is great to see you.
Thank you, Bill.
Now, you started coming here, what, back in the
1970s. We used to have Wimbledon, and then as soon as Wimbledon finished, we would be just playing our practice rounds for the British Open, and then we'd go right into the British Open. And I think that, it turned out that BBC was having both of those, and having back-to-back was just too much, and so they tried to split them, and that's what happened. And then I stopped coming for a lot of years. Now I've been back the last 2 years.
Who are the players that you like to watch now?
Oh, I like to watch all the guys.
Roger, Rafa, those guys obviously special.
I've never met either one of the two of them, but I've been a big Federer fan for a long time. I think Rafa is terrific. I think Djokovic plays great. They all play great. The Bryan brothers I follow a lot, and Bob's been over at the house and played at the house, and so we've we got a lot of the guys that we watch, and like to see them play well. I know Justin has a question for you, but what about the sport do you like in terms of playing it? Competition. Right. I played tennis all my life. I didn't play very much. I played a little bit as a kid. My dad introduced me to it. Dad was a city tennis champion in Columbus, and then I didn't play for 15 years. And then when I got in my 30s, and I moved into a house, and I had this big lot that I'd sort of had for the kids' athletics, and so they played all the time. I said, why don't we just put a net up here and try it? So we put a net up on the grass court, and all of a sudden I put 2 nets up and put another net up. So I got 3 grass courts at the house. I had a clay court, and wow. Jackie built a house on the clay court.
Yeah, in all fairness, you had 4 courts, and one of your children pilfered that one and built a house on it.
Yeah, that's right.
So everyone always asks you about Tiger and beating your record. We have a rivalry in tennis as well. Roger Federer has 16. Now Nadal has 11. Who has a better chance? Tiger passing you, or Rafa passing Roger? Pretty
darn good question. Tiger has been struggling, but Tiger's work ethic and his desire to want to pass my record, I think, is what he's had since he's a little kid. I expect Tiger to continue to play well, and he's still plenty young enough from a golf age to do that. Rafa, he's fantastic, but he's also got Djokovic to worry about. Nobody's beating him too often right now.
It was interesting because I was reading an article about you where you said you don't really watch golf on television much back home in the States, but you do watch tennis. Is that accurate?
I do. I probably watch more tennis than I watch golf, yeah.
Wow.
I follow the golf. I know what's going on, but I don't really sit there and watch it. And tennis, I do watch a lot more of it.
There are iconic venues. Obviously, Augusta National is one, and a kindred spirit here with Wimbledon. This place, the UK, has been very good to you. You won 3 Open championships here, Muirfield, and twice at the Old Course. So when you come back here, does it rekindle any memories for you of your triumphs?
I love coming back here. I was at Glen Eagles yesterday. That's where they're going to hold the Ryder Cup, and I guess 14, I guess it is. And we're doing some things on the golf course to get it ready for the Ryder Cup. So to come back, be part of it, and the Scottish fans were just fantastic to me, as were they in England also. But I won 3 times in Scotland, and to come back, it's fun. I haven't been back to any of the courses since I retired. The last round of golf that I putted it out 18 times was 2005
at St. Andrews.
At St.
Andrews,
said
goodbye.
Where I said goodbye, and. I still play. But I play about once a month. I play tennis probably 10 times a month.
How is your tennis game?
Well, for a 72-year-old with an artificial hip, as long as you hit the ball somewhere where I can reach it, I usually can get it back. But I can't say that I do much with it.
Something tells me you don't give up on shots. For some reason, I just see you grinding for everything.
I play all right, but I obviously played better when I was younger. But I still enjoy playing. We got a lot of guys at every weekend. We've got 1 or 2 gals and about 15 guys that come over, and we sort of rotate around, and we play all day, and we play all year round and have fun. You
had an interesting story about Daniel Nestor, who won the French Open and named Queens. We just saw his partner Max Mirny. They took a picture with you the other day. But they lost in the finals of the Sony Ericsson, and he was right on your grass court practicing the day after, and that shocked you in a way.
Mark Bebo lives a couple of days down. Mark's a good friend of Daniel's from Canada.
Right.
And he lost in the finals at the this
Sony
game.
Ericsson,
We
yeah.
must play 10 sets the next day with us up at the house. We had a great day. Daniel was just terrific. We really enjoyed that.
Well, what a thrill. Jack, thank you so much for coming by and being with
Really
us.
good to see you again.
Yes, thank you.
Great.
Really appreciate
Nice
it.
to see you.
Thank you.
Jack Nicklaus with us here on Tennis Channel.